So that was unexpected, I guess. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and another episode of Bookbox Fever 21. It's now the month of June, and as you know, we have left the Willoughby Book Club and Mr. Beast Emporium behind for the moment because they will be returning in September. So the situation is actually you should have seen only one subscription service this month where I made a one-time purchase, and yeah, I actually bought the next longer bespoke subscription with the beautiful book company for July. But they sent it already to me now in June, which is, I mean, it's very nice from them, you know, they're very eager to please the customers. I bought it actually after the cutoff time because I thought, okay, then everything's already prepared and they will send it to me in July, but they did not. They sent it to me now. So today we will have the book that they sent me for June, and you see the other subscription box, what will be the Abominable Book Club. And yeah, so thanks to the beautiful book company, we will continue already with bespoke this month, and that means that the Willoughby Book Club and Mr. Beast Emporium will not return in October but in September because everything is a bit earlier now. So yeah, surprise, we have a longer video today because we have two subscription services. And we will start with the beautiful book company. So that's it here. And let's have a look what they sent me. I told them that I like fantasy, gothic, like especially epic fantasy, historical fiction, and I gave them some more information on the specifics, like, you know, what kind of I think what kind of movies I like, and what topics I'm interested in general. If you have seen the earlier videos with the Mr. Beast Emporium and the Willoughby Book Club, you will see that I gave them more information there, and you can check. And that's when my storage ran out. So okay, we are back here with the book, and let's see what they sent me. So this is the beautiful book company. Okay. This letter. Hi there, welcome to your monthly parcel of joy, your beautiful book subscription box. We've handpicked this book just for you based on the information provided about your reading preferences and hope that you'll love it. Oh, if you'd like to share your book on Instagram, don't forget to tag us. Use blah, blah. And if you have any queries, contact us. Okay. Okay, let's see. So it's wrapped. Just rip it. Okay. That's what I got. The Uninvited. A masterpiece in creepiness as unsettling as Margaret Atwood or Kazuyo Ishiguro. Liz Jensen. Okay. Let's see. A 7-year-old girl puts a nail gun to her grandmother's neck and fires an isolated incident, says the expert. The experts are wrong. When anthropologist Haskell Locke travels to Taiwan to investigate sabotage in the timber industry, he has no reason to connect the events there with the incidents back home, or with the increasingly odd behavior of his beloved stepson. That is, until shocking events in Taiwan and a global epidemic of child violence force him to reassess his life, his career, and his role as a father. Part psychological thriller, part dystopian nightmare, The Uninvited is a powerful and unsettling portrait of apocalypse in embryo. Extraordinary. A huge, inventive, generic hybrid. That's what The Independent says. Yeah, that now is actually perfectly connected to what I forgot to say, which I told them, is also that I'm interested in dystopian and thriller. And that's what they tried to go for here. And that is very interesting to me, because I have not had any of these kind of books in the other book subscriptions before, because of course they were focusing on other interests of mine. So this is cool, because I mean, children killing people and somehow a futuristic environment, that is cool. And if it says here that it's like Margaret Atwood and Kazuyo Ishiguro, I have some stuff from Kazuyo Ishiguro as well. So interesting and something different, and I'm looking forward to reading this. Moving to our next, and actually the subscription box we wanted to see this month, which is a horror subscription box. Looks like this. You don't have to know where I live, but I thought that's already awesome, right? So this is the Abominable book club, and as far as I know, there should be a vintage horror book in there, a new horror book, some goodies, snacks, whatever, because I bought the full box, and some kind of a horror magazine, probably vintage as well. So there's a lot in here, and with all hopes abandoned, we will open this now. I'm really interested, because I wanted to check out these special ones, you know, for special interests, and not the usual ones that you get. So, question: how do you open this? So, let me have a look. So, this is... yeah, okay. This is probably to inform us what we will find in this June box, but we want to find out ourselves. So, what do we have here? The Ghastling, book number 14, Tales of Ghosts, the Macabre, and the Oh So Strange. That is cool. So it looks like this inside. And that's the back. And you have a couple of authors who have contributed to that. I like that. So don't know whether this is something new or something old. Oh, what was that? Let me have a look. Maybe we find that out. Oh, The Gosling. Fast becoming Wales' best homegrown horror publication. Have outdone themselves once more with another sleek, gorgeous magazine, full of haunting stories. Oh, okay, so this is something. It's something new. It's something that is published regularly, and nothing vintage. But I love this. This is such a cool idea. It's so, I don't know, 80s or is that 70s? I don't know. Then we have this here. So we have Nescafe, tea, another tea, lemon and ginger, hot chocolate, and a coffee bag. Okay, so what do we have here? Now, you cannot go wrong with these. I love cookies. So it's butterscotch crunch. Very good. So let me have a look. This is the book. Graham Masterton, The House of 100 Whispers. Stephen King said, God, it's good. So cool. Okay, so on a windswept moor, an old house guards a secret. Of course. Or Hallows Hall is a rambling Tudor mansion. Oh, I love it. So it's a UK. On the edge of a bleak and misty moor. It is not a place many would choose to live, yet the former governor of Dartmoor Prison did just that. Now he's dead and his children, long estranged, are set to inherit his estate. But when the dead man's family come together, the atmosphere of the moors seems to drift into every room. Floorboards creak, secret passageways echo, and wind whistles in the house's famous priest's hole. And then on the same morning, the family decide to leave for good. Their young son Timmy disappears from inside the house. Ooh, does evil linger in the walls? Or is evil only ever found inside the minds of men? The Guardian says, tension-filled, fast-paced and unexpected. Handled with the finesse of a master storyteller. Okay, very good. If Stephen King thinks this is good, then we need to read it. Interesting. We have, I think the logo is so cool, and I like that they did some bookmarks here as well. And well, Clarice, have the lamp stop screaming. Ooh, so the silence of the lambs, right? Very good. And then we still have, what's this? Oh, a pin. I wasn't expecting this. Abracadabra apparel. So okay, that's I don't know, is that the ring? I guess, yeah. The girl coming out of the TV. Very good. And here we have another book. Sounds like hardback. And oh, it's nice splatters of blood. Very good. So and the wax seal is very nice as well. So let's open this. If we get it. Can you hear the Jeopardy melody? I can hear it. So today I have to rip open everything. Oh, the feel already is some kind of, this must be the vintage part, because it's some of the paper, you know, the covers of the paper, you know exactly it's old. Okay, what do we have here? So it's John Saul, Guardian, best-selling author of Shadows and Darkness. So, oh, you can see it's old. I love this. See what it is about. A telephone rings in the dead of night, beginning a journey into fear for Mary Ann Carpenter, newly separated and struggling to raise her 2 children alone. She hears the shocking news that 2,000 miles away her friends, the Wilkinses, are suddenly, inexplicably dead, and their only child, Mary Ann's godchild, abruptly orphaned. Even as Mary rushes to take care of him, the disturbing questions mount. Was it merely a tragic mishap that took these lives, or was it murder? Or could it be an even more sinister force at work? For Joey Wilkinson, a sad, silent adolescent, seems to harbor secrets beyond her most nightmarish imaginings. As early winter closes in on the majestic, lonely spot where the Wilkinsons have built their beautiful ranch, transforming the mountain landscape into a forbidding place of blinding storms and dangerous darkness, Joey's sly secretiveness, his volatile temper, begins to turn Mary Ann's tender feelings to icy fear. And as a series of horrific murders draws ever closer to her young family, defying solution by a desperate police force, Mary Ann begins to know the true meaning of terror. In Guardian, the forces of nature and the forces of evil combine chillingly in a complex novel of psychological suspense, as a peaceful haven becomes a prison alone in the howling winter whiteness. Mary Ann Carpenter must guard her children against an unseen, insatiable killer, a killer who is closer than she thinks. Oh, I find this is good. It sounds really good. I like this when it seems that the children somehow embody something evil, whether this is just mentally or evil. And let's have a look when this was actually published. Because as I said before, it's just, you know, it's this, I can't explain it. It's this shiny covery thing so that you know it's older. Do you know what I mean? It was published, this edition published in 1994. Okay, it's definitely more than 20 years old. And soon 30. But I really like this. Really like this. So I must say, these two are great. Really, really great. And this one is great as well. And it's funny, the funny thing that the Beautiful Book Company sent me as well, like the first thing that they sent me was like thriller, right? The thriller dystopian stuff. And then we have the 2 horror thriller novels here. So I'm happy with everything I got. And I can't even say which one I'm most interested in. Funny thing, probably this one. The oldest one of them, the vintage one. But I really like this. And I wasn't expecting this, and for the fact that this is my first like horror book haul or like thriller in this case, it went really well. So I can only recommend the horror box club, the Abominable book club, and not to forget that we also got this, which I find is very cool because you had this actually in I don't know, years ago, I think in the 70s or 80s, it was a thing to have magazines. And I really like this, to see that some traditions have survived or that people do it again these days, and that it's part of this subscription service is really, really cool. I like the I like all of the goodies they put in here, and probably the pin is the coolest. And for me, because I'm not a coffee fan, but I really, really like cookies, so I'm happy with this. June was a really good month for the book box fever, and I'm looking forward to see what the beautiful book company sends me next month. But I definitely find this very, very good, and I will recommend both of them to you if you're interested in horror or thriller or something like this. So take the Abominable book club, and I really like this. Can't wait for to see what's going on in July then. So I hope you enjoyed that. Tell me whether you like one of these books, and maybe you want to do the subscription as well. I will just link both of the subscription services down below. And have a good one. Bye!